Hey there, Arices. Welcome to your reading for August 13th, 2025. Welcome to ShreddingLaVeilTarot. I hope you all are doing well today. Excuse me. Just keep in mind, Arices, that my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when this reading comes across your platform. Whenever it does come into your energy is whenever it is meant for you, okay? This is going to be a cusp reading for the sign of Aries and Pisces. So if you are on the cusp of Aries and Pisces, this should resonate with you today, okay? All right, Arices, let's jump right in. Let's see what Spirit has for you let's see what Spirit has for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As always, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. You guys are amazing. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for your donations. And just heard some kind of noise back there. And I am still doing the bundle with New Age Lifestyle Shop. So if you get a order from New Age Lifestyle Shop of $25 US or more, you also get a free free 25-minute personal reading with that. So feel free to check out New Age Lifestyle in the description box below, okay? All right, let's jump right in. I'm going to get overall current energy for you here. I'm going to get 3 tarot cards for your overall current energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Arices. Show me that Aries, Pisces, cusp energy, overall current energy for Arices, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 3 of Pentacles, the Star card in the reversal, and the Knight of Cups in the reversal. Okay. So, Star card in the reversal, is this Arices? Is this Arices energy? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. No. So, Knight of Cups, the Star reverse. Is this someone Arices is seeing, dating romantically? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yes. So, for some of you, okay, Arices, there's something going on here. Okay. What would I call this? A rough patch. Okay, you got a little bit of a you got a little bit of a rough patch, okay? This looks to be in a romantic connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. This could be a family member or friend or whatever. There's someone here that you're having to work together with. There's supposed to be some kind of teamwork or collaboration, and one person's being very overly pessimistic here. It doesn't seem to be you, okay? Seems to be someone, probably romantic connection for most of you. Doesn't have to be all of you, but someone that likes to be in control and someone that is pessimistic or, always has disappointment, someone that's easily in despair. Heavy Aquarius energy. You also have Pisces, Capricorn, and Scorpio, Cancer energy, okay? All right. Let's get right into the tarot, actually. I was going to do a Spirit Message Oracle card, but I think maybe I'll do one at the end. I feel I'm going to do a Elemental Empath Oracle card at the end of your reading today, though. So whether I do the Spirit Message Oracle card or not, I do feel that I'm definitely going to do a Elemental Empath Oracle card. And beware, Arices, the Elemental Empath Oracle cards are like super long passages, so that's why I'm putting it at the end instead of the beginning. For those of you that are here just for the tarot read, let's get it. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see. Excuse me, for Arices, overall current energy. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Present situation. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, you have the 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. So yeah, it's like definitely some back and forth energy here. One person seems to be confident, seems to be celebrating, in a good mood, happy. The other person's feeling left out in the cold, stressed, upset, worried about things that are out of their control, okay? 3 of Cups is celebrating with friends or family. This also represents happiness in oneself, okay? Queen of Wands is confidence. This is someone that can always rely on their natural confidence. This is learning something new, learning as you go, okay? Looking good as well. The Queen of Wands definitely represents getting a lot of attention, so you could be getting attention at this time. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, kicked to the curb. Okay, this can be like a financial loss or decrease as well. Not whatever else I just said. Nine of Swords is someone very stressed out, stuck in their head, worried about the future, concerned over the past, okay? This person's worried about things that are outside of their control. Clarify the present situation for Arices today, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. Three of Cups, you have the Sun card, okay. Queen of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, very nice. Five of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, you have the Lovers card. Okay, let's go down the line. All right, so the Three of Cups, you have the Sun card. Three of Cups is celebrating with friends or family. This can be happiness or happiness in oneself. The Sun card is success, usually after struggle, or it can represent that success lies ahead if you keep to the path. Okay, so is this Arices energy? That would be very good to know. I'm pretty sure it is, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so is the Three of Cups Sun card Arices energy? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, very clearly. I thought so, but just want to make sure this is very clearly your energy. You are celebrating, you are happy, or if you're not right now, you will have a reason to soon, okay? With the Queen of Wands, you have the Four of Wands, so definitely being able to rely on that natural confidence there. The Four of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory. It can represent a marriage as well. Maybe some of you are getting married, or you're going, someone, your friend or a family member is getting married that you're going to, okay? But definitely you're getting a lot of attention at this time, looking very good with that Queen of Wands, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords. There's someone here in your energy, Arices, that you have ended things with, or there was an ending here with the Ten of Swords, something that is dead, done, over with, okay? Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. So some kind of energy coming through where you ended things with this person. Maybe they felt left out in the cold. Maybe you felt left out in the cold by this person. Either way, this person's feeling very backstabbed at this time. They're feeling like you betrayed them, okay? They're feeling like you have, I don't know, done the worst possible thing that you could do. But it looks like what you're doing is focusing on your success. You know, you have the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me, focusing on your success, your abundance, your values, your family, and your boundaries, okay? So really focusing on where you want to be. Someone feels betrayed by this, whether you're getting into a new relationship or getting married or not, okay? Whether you're doing that or not, you have someone here that's feeling left out because you're focusing on where you want to be. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Lovers card. I mean, let's just be very clear though. I think someone's very upset, unhappy, closed off emotionally, freaking out because maybe you have a new love connection. That's what it looks like here. All right, whether you do or not, maybe someone heard that you do, heard that you're progressing and getting into a new relationship, or maybe getting engaged or getting married or something, and you have an ex or a person from the past really stressed out about this, okay? Wow, so let's look at your recent past leading up to the present situation. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the recent past leading up to the present situation for Arices today, please. Show me that Aries, Pisces, Cusp energy. 1, 2, 4. Okay, one more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Three of Wands, okay. Six of Wands, very nice. Wheel of Fortune. And the Nine of Cups. So recent past looking great so far, okay. Three of Wands is putting in that time, energy, and effort. This is Aries energy, so you showing up as yourself here. You're definitely showing up as yourself. You're putting in time, energy, and effort for yourself. Could be a little frustrated, maybe not seeing a lot of results right away. Could be taking a little bit longer to see results than you're expecting. Could be causing some frustration over that, but you're not giving up, okay? Put that together with the Six of Wands. That's the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. This means that you've made it through all the obstacles that have been placed in your path so far. It definitely wasn't very easy for you to go through these obstacles, okay? You had to keep showing up, keep trying. Maybe felt some time periods of doubt, despair, like maybe like, God, this just isn't possible. But you kept showing up, okay? Now you're very close to a victory. This is the recent past, so I would say the present situation is probably the victory. Six of Wands is public recognition, getting recognized for work that you do or something that you've been working on. Again, this can just be getting attention as well, kind of like the Queen of Wands in the present situation. So maybe you're somebody that just gets a lot of attention. Okay, I'm just playing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune there, this is good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor based on work and effort that you have been putting in. You have the second card showing the same thing, Nine of Cups. Not the same exact thing. This is happiness based on work and effort that you've been putting in. So Wheel of Fortune is like things getting into the flow, good luck starting to come in, things working out way easier. Nine of Cups is like happiness because of the work and effort you've been putting in, okay? Clarify the recent past for Arices today, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Show me that Aries, Pisces, Cusp energy, clarifying the recent past. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Three of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, you have the Emperor. Very nice. Wheel of Fortune, you have the Devil. Okay. And the Nine of Cups, you have the High Priestess. Okay. What's the Devil card with the Wheel of Fortune, please, in the recent past for Arices? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the Devil with the Wheel of Fortune for Arices in the recent past? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The Sun card again. Okay, so the Three of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is Spirit saying, like, it may not feel like it, Arices. Like, you may be showing up and you could be getting tired, and it may not feel like the time, energy, and effort that you're putting in is leading to anything. But Page of Pentacles is Spirit letting you know this is something coming in. This is some kind of tangible evidence that what you're doing is working. So this is the recent past. If for whatever reason you gave up, this is Spirit saying if you pick back up, Page of Pentacles is still going to come in for you, okay? You just have to keep doing what it is that you're doing. You have to do it for a little bit longer, okay? Sometimes that's the hard part. 6 of Wands, you have the Emperor here, definitely standing in your power, owning your space with confidence, okay? You're getting attention, public recognition for work that you're doing or something that you've been working on, or you just look very good and you get a lot of attention. I just keep feeling the need to say that over and over. So Wheel of Fortune, you have the Devil card. So Devil card can be anyone or anything that's slowing you down or holding you back. I do feel here in the recent past, maybe there was a blockage, or it could be a thing or a person, something like this that maybe you had to get rid of in order to get into this Wheel of Fortune energy. It could be that you have someone trying to block you or, you know, throw you off your game or something. It's not going to work. You have the Sun card here. In the recent past, you have the Sun card. In the present situation, you're getting the success because of the effort that you put in, okay? With the Nine of Cups, you have the High Priestess. So yeah, your intuition is guiding you. It's leading you. You're following it. Okay, you have happiness based on the work and effort you've been putting in, and you have to continue putting in that work and effort in order to maintain that happiness, but you do have it, okay? And it's looking very good. Like, I really like this. So let's look at your future. Let's look and see what it is that you do not see coming. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, show me the future for Arices today, please. Show me that Aries, Pisces, Cusp energy. What is it that they do not see coming? Uh-oh. Got a lot of cards flying out there. Let's put these back. Okay. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, show me the future for Arices. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The World card again. 4 of Cups. The Tower. Okay. And the King of Cups. So I wasn't expecting the Tower to come out, so here we go. World card is a completion. This is leveling up, entering into a new phase of your life, closing out a chapter, entering a new one, okay? 4 of Cups is someone that is closed off emotionally, upset about something that did not work out in their favor the way they wanted it to. The Tower is a shock to the system, usually something very external and unexpected. This can be a good tower or a bad tower. Usually this is perceived as something bad, but it doesn't always have to be, okay? The King of Cups is someone very emotionally stable, emotionally controlled. This person has explored their emotions to a very deep level, so they understand why they feel how they feel. Okay, so what's going on here? Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, clarify the future, the near future for Arices today, please. What is it that they do not see coming? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The World card, you have the 6 of Wands. 4 of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Tower, you have the 3 of Wands. And the King of Cups, you have the 6 of Swords. So, very good, Arices. You have 2 6s here in the near future. 2 sixes indicates that you are on the right track. You are on the right path. You're moving in the right direction. If you've been wondering, yes, you are. Okay, so looking very good here. With the World card, you have the 6 of Wands. So second time in your reading, you have the 6 of Wands. Okay, very clear that you're getting a lot of attention. You have it here in the recent past as well. Very clear that you're getting a lot of attention. I would say also with the 6 of Wands, the public recognition is leading to some kind of completion for you with the World card there. That's looking awesome, okay? 4 of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. 4 of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So someone's upset or unhappy because you're still continuing to focus on where you want to be. I still feel this is probably an ex or someone from the past maybe that you are no longer giving your time, energy, and effort to. They're upset, closed off emotionally with that 4 of Cups there. 4 of Cups there because you are really focused on where you want to be. You got your eye on the ball, okay? With the Tower, you have the 3 of Wands. So this is someone that is going through a Tower moment, Arices, because you have stayed the course, okay? You have continued to show up. You've kept doing what it is that you said that you were going to do. And you haven't let down. You haven't held back, or you haven't slowed down. I don't know. You haven't held yourself back. You haven't slowed yourself down. You kept doing it, and you're continuing to still do it. You're causing someone a Tower moment because of this, okay? Someone was not expecting you to stay the course the way you have. With the King of Cups, you have the 6 of Swords, and you are moving on from, I don't know, any negativity with the 6 of Swords there. Moving on from the chaos, moving on to calmer shores. Definitely emotionally stable here. So it's looking very good. I really like the near future here. I wonder what the Tower you're causing for someone is. Why? Because you're walking away. Someone is expecting you to be turning around, coming back towards them, trying to work things out, but looks like you're moving on, Arices, or you're really focused on where you want to be, okay? Let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, show me the cards that I need to see for Arices today, please. Show me that Aries, Pisces, Cusp energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, mad. Someone's mad at you, or you're mad at someone. Someone's feeling mad here. Something about mad is significant. Someone's mad at you. We have the gym method, okay? So this is a method that I created. Pick up 1 grocery bag of trash every day. Run or walk a mile every day. Do an ice bath or a cold shower every day. That's the gym method, okay? Do that for 6 months if you want to. It's really good. Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card, okay? Let's get the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card, one off the top. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Some of you might be finding new love here in the middle of the month, or in the present situation. You could be getting into a new love connection, or you do have the 4 of Wands, I think it was, and the Lovers. So definitely could be marriage there, or Message of Love Oracle card. So we're getting getting all the Oracle cards now. It says reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. You have something nice here. Yeah, whatever this is, looking very good. Okay. What else for Arices? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. Something about Capricorn, putting yourself first. You're putting yourself first, or you're being guided to put yourself first. Something about putting yourself first is significant. What else? All right, taking small steps is better than not moving at all. Okay, so taking small steps is better than not moving at all. Time to take some action. We have think outside the box. Okay, so yeah, time to think of things a little bit differently than you normally do. How can you get a new perspective? How can you look at things differently or come up with a new solution? Look inward. Okay, so you're being guided to look inward. Maybe if you normally do look inward, you're being guided to look outward. Okay. Maybe you normally look outward, you're being guided to look inward. We have blocked. You could be feeling blocked. Someone could be blocked by you. Maybe you blocked someone or someone blocked you. Next, Mystic Red Rose Oracle card. So you have like all the Oracle cards almost. So it says Teddy Bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting once a day. Definitely looks good for new love if you're looking for new love. What else? We have they look good. So yeah, you're dealing with somebody that looks good, or you look good. You're definitely getting a lot of attention at this time, Arices. What else? Can't get you out their head, so somebody thinks about you all the time. You got a whole condo up there living rent free. Let's get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 4. Okay. Love, support, and guidance from your angels. You are on the right path and you are stable. You could be seeing 444 a lot for some of you, okay? All right, Arices, I'm going to get an Elemental Empath Oracle card. Again, these passages can be quite long, so bear with me. Usually these have a lot of information, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Arices today, please. Show me that Aries, Pisces, Cusp energy. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ego Illusions. Let's read it. Card number 6 of the air element. Ego Illusions. All right, let me read it if I can find it. All right, we're in Earth right now. Where is this? All right, water, and we're looking for air. Come on now. All right, we're in air. 4, 5, and 6. Ego Illusions. Okay, what is the ego? Excuse me. The ego is essentially the limited lens through which we see the world. It is the I part of us that can be self-involved and stuck in limiting beliefs about the world. The ego only likes to see the world through its own view and struggles to open up to a wider reality. It also wants to keep us safe and will do just about anything to sabotage us when it thinks we are going into unknown or unsafe territory. This is why it is important to know ourselves and the illusions we might be stuck in. We don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. Ego identity. The ego isn't inherently bad, though it is often portrayed that way. Excuse me. It is meant to keep us alive and safe, even if it goes about it in unhelpful ways. Many of our coping mechanisms, addictions, and limiting beliefs keep us from having to deal with things we aren't ready for. The journey of befriending the ego is about facing these painful parts of ourselves and learning to heal them instead of demonizing them. The ego creates stories as a foundation for who it is. Stories such as, I am a bad person, I am a good person, this always happens to me, I'm unlovable, etc. It uses these to create an identity about who it thinks it is and who it thinks it should be. At its core, the ego must believe it is somebody, even if that person isn't someone you like. Source transcends this and invites us into pure existence, where there is no mask to define who we are. In different situations, ask yourself, what version of myself is showing up? Is it a wounded self who can only see a limited view? The ego tries to keep us small and safe, so when you feel blocked or triggered, pause and ask yourself what part of you is in control, the wounded self or the wise self. The ego creates many levels of stories. Remember that ultimately your mind, is trying to keep you safe. Create a safe and neutral space to listen to what the ego is saying without getting sucked into it. Befriend it. Lean in with curiosity, like listening to a child recount the story of their day's grand adventures. You aren't invested or necessarily believing it all, just curious to hear the story. The ego, when we are connected with our true self, can show us where our wounds and attachments are. It leads us to the place that needs healing, and given time and love, the blocks will melt and give way to pure existence. The ego wants us to be someone. The wise self knows that we just are. The ego needs a way to define itself, whereas the wise self simply exists. Don't always believe your thoughts. Not all our thoughts are true. In fact, many of them are not. Our minds have a way of feeding us negative information that just isn't true, especially about ourselves and our situation. This is called the negativity bias. Thousands of years ago, when we were hunter-gatherers, we were constantly on the lookout for danger, for something that could harm or even eat us. The survival instinct to look for the negative or dangerous is hardwired into us even today. The thing is, most of us no longer live in a state of constant danger, and luckily, our brains are malleable. So it is time to retrain our brains away from stress and to see the good. So where do these thoughts come from, and how do we know which ones to believe? The answer to where is simply our surroundings. We absorb so much around us, especially as children, before our prefrontal cortex has developed. We are like sponges, taking in nearly everything without a filter. Ooh, my eyeball itches. Jeez. Without a filter, we absorb less as we age, but things still get in, especially if something is traumatic or was already introduced earlier in life. So when these negative or self-depreciating thoughts intrude, pause and ask yourself if you have heard them before. Where do they come from? It isn't always necessary to dig out the source, though sometimes it can be helpful. Instead of spiraling in the thought, look at it with curiosity and lean in, gently investigating. The other side is knowing which of these thoughts to trust and which not to. The answer can be boiled down to this question: how does it feel? Messages from our true selves are helpful, kind, compassionate, and sometimes direct. They have a feeling of truth and uplift to them. On the other hand, thoughts that are not yours inspire you to spiral, hate yourself, even if they're pretending to be helpful, and ultimately bring emotions like shame, hate, fear, and smallness. Wow. Apparently, we're still going. Okay, past traumas. This ties into old patterns and traumas that come up as well. When triggered, the ego can mislead you to judge an otherwise innocent situation as unsafe because it takes you back to a similar event in the past that traumatized you. You can feel that you're reliving it, but when you are grounded and connected with yourself, you can breathe through the trigger and the thoughts and validate the difficult feelings they bring up, while at the same time realizing that the thoughts aren't true. For example, you might think, I am a horrible person. This feeling is valid, but the thought is not entirely true. A better way to phrase it might be, I feel like a horrible person. This thought isn't true, and allow these feelings to move through me. A great rule of thumb when these thoughts arise is to pause, ground, and connect, and feel through the emotions that arise, seeing if any insights arise. Ego illusions. Lastly, this card asks you if there are any illusions that you might be stuck in. Are there any beliefs that are keeping you small? It might be time to build some awareness around this and work through it. Potential blocks. Intrusive thoughts can be powerful and so convincing. They give us all kinds of evidence to prove that they are absolutely true. However, this card reminds you that your thoughts may be lying to you, no matter how convincing they sound. A potential block to this card could be that you are spiraling in powerful thoughts that aren't true. If so, it's time to shake things up. Get out of the house, go see friends, put on a movie, see a therapist, go for a run. Anything that will put a pause to the relentless thoughts and give you a chance to breathe. You don't always have to fight your thoughts. Get out of the loop, ground, connect, and above all, don't try to reason with thoughts that have already shown they can disprove your arguments. Another blockage could be the flip side, not believing uplifting thoughts or other input that you maybe should. Start to open yourself to positive thoughts about yourself, however small. Invite them in a little at a time and give them space to take root. The third potential block is being in denial about your shortcomings. Spiraling and getting lost in these shortcomings is not helpful, but there is always a way to work with these blocks, even when strong. There is always a different perspective to take, and the fact that you have shortcomings doesn't make you less of a person. Own up to them and open your mind to different perspectives on how to work through them. Exercise. This is an exercise to give you perspective on negative thoughts about yourself. When you are in a good space, just not completely triggered, write out some of these thoughts on paper. Now ask yourself, are they true? Are they absolutely true in every situation? Is it just a belief? This exercise might not disprove the thought, but it can make you aware if your brain is lying to you. Also, try seeing yourself as an innocent child and imagine believing these things of that child. Can you? It's so much harder to demonize a child. See yourself that way because that child is you. Wow. So that look inward card really standing out. Okay. All right, Arices. So Great reading for you today. Ego illusions. Okay, figuring out which ones are true, which ones are not true. What parts of yourself do you need to believe whenever your ego is talking? Which parts do you not need to believe? All that jazz, okay? All right, anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below. Thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And as always, thank you for your donations. It is greatly appreciated. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. And eventually my voice is going to go back to normal. I can just feel it.